And I think everybody's muted, so we're good to go. Did Leslie get off? Oh, no, there she is. I couldn't see you. Okay, this is probably going to be kind of a short meeting tonight, but and I'm sorry that we had to move it, but I was in Maryland last night, and Leslie and her girls had that event that they were doing last night, so it just kind of worked out that way. But okay, so just a couple of reminders. Earlier this week, I went live, and I posted this about doing testimonies. So I just wanted to remind you guys that if you're a product of the product and you're using and you're getting results from what you're using, that we want to, and they could be physical results or just how you feel. Like I did my testimony on greens, and I put it down here in the comment section. My testimony is that the greens got rid of my headaches. So it wasn't like I lost weight or anything like that, but they got rid of my headaches. So that's a big testimony. So now you guys can go back, and if you want, you can go and grab my picture, you can grab my testimony, and then you can use that on your wall. And it just makes it a little bit more personal. So it would be amazing if everybody else could kind of do something similar. That way we can go and use your testimony. Another thing that we did was over in Post Your Way to Payday. We did this one, the support small businesses. I know quite a few of you guys did that. I actually signed 2 customers from it, and I'm getting ready to sign my 3rd from doing this. So if you guys haven't done this, there's a Facebook Live in Diamonds and Ice that kind of explains it, because you really want to take good notes and make sure that you're messaging and adding the friends that you need to be adding and stuff like that. And one of the loyals that I signed was from a like. They liked the post. It wasn't someone that actually commented. So I wanted to remind you guys of that. Testimony posts. Also, the 7-Eleven challenge. Just in case you guys don't know about that, let me go here. I think most of you guys know about it, but I want to make sure that everybody knows about it, because this is going to end on Thursday, the 30th. But it's if you sign 7 loyals in 11 days, then you're going to get $100 cash plus a shirt from the It Works store, which they added all the new stuff. I don't know if you guys have checked it out, but they've got some really cute things. I think I'm going to have to pace myself out, because I went in there a couple days ago and added everything that I wanted, and I was like, no, I cannot spend that much money. But this is kind of like what it should look like. Just start a comment and do 1 through 7, and every time you sign a loyal, just go back and add that loyal. And then, everyone's doing really good. I know Kim, the little rock star, 3, but she's got 4, I think. So anyway, I want to remind you guys of that. Okay, so this week is month end. So this is a really good time to really start pushing it. And I love that the 31st lands on a Friday. And the reason I love that is because people usually get paid on Friday. So if you normally do your follow-up starting on Thursday, I would start your follow-up on Wednesday. Or if you do your follow-up on Friday, I would start your follow-ups on Wednesday, so that you can try and close the deal before the end of the month. And anybody who's kind of been in this for a while knows that at the end of the month, the e-suite's going to be slow. If you need to get a hold of customer service, everything is slow at the end of the month, because everybody's trying to get everything in. So the sooner you guys can do stuff, the better. So start your follow-up a little bit earlier. There was a couple of people who have asked me about how to cancel their spouse's e-suite. So I think tomorrow I'm going to go live in Diamonds and Ice and actually walk you through it to show you if you've signed your spouse up or your sister or whoever under you and you want to cancel their eSuite so that you won't be charged that $20, then I'm going to kind of walk you through how to do that. Because there's certain things that you want to do before you cancel their account. Okay, and then one last thing. I'm going to go ahead and do this now. We have a big announcement. And I'm not going to tell you the whole announcement, but I'm going to tell you some of it. We posted Ask an Ambassador. Where is it? Leslie, I love that you guys did that. They wowed somebody at the show this past weekend. Okay, this one. So it's Ask an Ambassador. If you could ask an Ambassador Diamond anything, what would it be? Those of you who don't know, Ambassador Diamond is the highest rank of the company. And we actually have an Ambassador Diamond that is going to come to our meeting next Sunday. So they're going to be on our meeting next Sunday. So please, please, please mark your calendars. And I'll add that. I'm not going to tell you who it is until a little bit later in the week. Most of you know her. She's amazing. But mark your calendars for next Sunday at 8 o'clock. She is going to be on our meeting, and she's going to answer any questions that we might have. So if you guys could, post if you have any questions that you want to ask an ambassador, post it in that, our comment on that post. And Leslie and I are probably going to go through those questions and kind of pick out, because she won't be able to answer all of them because we're only going to have her for an hour. But we're going to kind of pick out which questions that we're going to ask her. Sorry, I'm on the phone. Oh, Leslie, you're on the phone.
Feel a million times better right now.
Jillian's on. Okay.
I'm just so cold right now, so.
Okay. All right, so those are all the housekeeping things I wanted to go over. St. Louis had their One Team One Mission and their mini boot camp this past Sunday, and Carly and Jillian and I know Jacqueline and Mary Beth were there. So they are going to kind of share a little bit about what happened and what they got out of it, so we can take some notes. So Carly, can we start with you?
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Hello.
Comfortable. Hi, guys.
How are you?
First of all, Mary Beth, I'm good. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Good. First of all, Mary Beth and everybody else that was there, I had no idea you were there, and I feel so bad because I totally would have met up with you guys. Yeah, but next time. Also, can you guys hear me? I feel like I'm really wonky.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good. Because I feel like I'm moving really slowly. I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah,
okay, so there were.
Flagged, but your audio is fine.
Okay, good. So there were some really awesome tips per usual. Cammie was amazing, by the way. She's so real and she's just so genuine, and she really wants to help us. So they talked about loyal customer retention and recruiting DT. So I'll just kind of touch on a couple of things for both of those. For loyal customers, they're really focusing a lot on retention. And one of those things is just really take care of your customers. Just make sure that you stay in touch with them and that you are, seeing how they're liking their products. Are they following the directions? Are they doing them right? Let's see. One of the things that I loved was they said to kind of take the thank you note thing to a new level. They said, send thank you notes to your loyal customers every time you promote, and say, thank you so much. Because of you, now, my husband and I can pay off this credit card, or my little girl can do gymnastics. Isn't that awesome? Yes. I just loved that. And another thing was, after they complete their 3 months, or however you want to do it, depending on your budget, send $5 thank you gift certificates to like Starbucks or something. You can just take 3 a month of your LCs and just send them something like that, just to, show them that you're thinking about them, and that, you're not just like, okay, thanks for the sale, see you later. And one girl, I don't know who she was, and we got there late because our lunch went so long. But we came in kind of on the tail end of them talking about this, and she has some, they're in the legacy page. So James was streaming these in the legacy page. So be sure and watch these and take notes. I need to go back and watch it, but she has what's called a 3-tier system. She just gets these like little trays that you can buy at like Office Depot. And in tray 1, it's like, she puts LCs, just like a piece of paper that's saying LCs that need thank you notes. And then after she writes the thank you note, she puts them in tier 2 and she sends them catalogs. Mm-hmm. And then after she sends them catalogs, she puts them in tier 3, and that's perk points. And then she reminds them of perk points, and then they go in the PDT folder, which I loved that. I need to watch it again to kind of refresh on that, but I loved it because I'm really trying to get more organized because I kind of feel like I'm all over the place. Let's see. On the distributor side, let's see. Oh, and something that I loved and that I need to constantly remind myself, because I build my business pretty solely on social media, is that it's not going to be an instantaneous yes. Social media is a process. It's building that relationship, and you're not, I think Chrissy Mueller said this, she said, you're not trying to close the deal in one conversation. Mm-hmm. You've got to make sure that you keep, you're building that trust with them, because you're not, I don't know who says this, I think a lot of people do, but you're not selling them a product, you're selling them yourself, because they want to trust you. They want to know that you're not trying to just swindle them out of their money and get a sale. Especially if you want them to join your business. Mm-hmm. And then, let's see. And I love this. I don't remember who said this, but they said, stop trying to sell a product or fill a box. Offer a solution, whether it's the products or the business. And I know that Pam says a lot, they're not boxes, they're people. They're not sales, they're people to help. And I think that that's really important to keep that focus, because I find that as I am building these relationships, I am genuinely caring about these people. And I want them to know that I want their son to feel better, or that, and I feel like it's making me a better me. And also it just, you're being a good friend. And I think that goes a long way for the type of community that we represent. And it was just really good stuff. Like, I wish I could just read you my whole notebook, but I would probably steal some from the other ladies. So,
I actually heard today, that on average, I think one of the ambassadors said this, that on average, they talk to somebody about 10 times before they sign up as a customer or distributor.
Right.
So you're not, now, occasionally you've got those, I call them lap droppers, where it's like, well, you try it, they're like, yes, and it's like, boom. Occasionally.
Right. I mean, and I think and I was, as kind of the generation, I think just the way the world is, we're so used to instant gratification that, we want somebody to say yes right away when, and I heard this today. I was listening to a Denise Walsh Zoom, and she was saying, those people that you don't build relationships that do say yes right away, a lot of times they're not, the quality isn't there. Whereas when you build that relationship, the quality is there. You build that rapport, and, you're actually become friends with them, and, you can work well, and, you can, and it builds a stronger business. Mm-hmm. So that's it.
That's great. Thank you. I love that 3-tier system.
I do too. Yeah. And like I said, James was streaming this in Legacy. So the videos are there. I need to go watch it again because
Mhm.
it was so simple, but yet really, really effective.
Right. All right. Well, thank you so much for sharing that, Carly.
You're welcome. Thanks for letting me share.
All right. Let's see. Hey, Jillian, are you available now?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. How are you doing?
Good. Thank you. How are you? I guess, well, pretty much a lot what was just said was what my takeaways, but the big thing I got out of it, can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Was how normal the rich people are.
Yeah.
Because I have a big problem with the belief side of it, believing that I could do it. You know, I see some of the newer people coming in and just storming out of the gates, and I'm more steady, and I've always had just some disbelief that maybe I will not, well, I'm not cut out for it, you know.
Right.
But it was just comfortable. I thought it would be really uncomfortable there. I really did. I wasn't actually very excited about going because I don't like public events and stuff. But I went.
Was that your first one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was. Everybody was just really down to earth and really honest and really helpful, and that was good. It made me a lot more comfortable. And as far as like the business side of it, I think the taking care of your loyals was probably the best part for me. How that promotion thank you card was probably, I'm definitely going to do that when I promote. It was like my favorite part. And then the second favorite thing I had was posting's not asking, which I've heard that before. It just took more time to sink in, I guess.
Sunk in, yeah.
Yeah, so it sunk in, and then well, I'm looking through my notes to try and find what else I got there.
So can I just ask you a quick question? Can you hear me, Jillian? Hello?
I hear you.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So, all right. So since this weekend, what are you doing anything differently now?
Hey, how are you? I will be doing a lot more messaging.
You're going to message more?
On top of my posting, I'm going to do a lot more personalized messaging that I haven't really been keeping up on that much.
Okay.
You know, I message likes and I message the comments and I message the people I've been working on. But I'm going to start reaching out because I've never really sent out a cold message. So I'm going to start doing that more.
And if you need help with that, Jillian, Leslie and I have like tons of messages. So if you need ideas on what to send, we can help you with that.
And we've improved a lot. So we won't send you the ones that we spammed people with in the beginning.
Right.
We'll send you the
Yeah. Sorry, Oliver's really sick and I just finally got him in the bathtub.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, but that's what the screeching going on is.
Anything else you want to share?
I just go on to and I can't remember what my last good point was.
Okay, well, thank you. I love that you said that how normal the rich people are. Because that
They
is
really
so
are.
true. They're just down. I mean, they're down to earth.
Yep.
All right, let's see. I think I saw Mary Beth is on here. Hey, Mary Beth.
Hey, The kids are watching a movie in here, so if the background noise is too much, just let me know, because
Alrighty.
it sounds different in here than over the headphones. But so I obviously missed the first part, and hopefully I'm not repeating what you guys already heard. I just went through as each session was going on and took some notes. So I'll just see if I can mention maybe something from each session that kind of stuck out to me. In the session about how to sign LCs, I really liked what one person said, and I don't remember who it was, but she talked about just printing off the steps to success, just starting out with 12 blank ones, put them in a folder or a binder, and hole punch them and get them in there. And that way you've got one for each month throughout the year. And then you've got everybody that you can keep your hundreds list in there, but you can just keep adding to it. And then you don't lose people that way. And they actually, I think in that same person mentioned, I'm not going to remember her name now, but I wrote it down. Amy Spence's calendar method. And then Jessica actually posted that today, so it popped up for me.
Yeah, actually, this week, Leslie and I are going to talk about that.
Okay, perfect. So I was thinking, that's what I do in my classroom. And
Leslie just got some rap cash.
Nice, Leslie. I see that.
So they call me. I'm like the rap dealer. He called me and showed up at my house.
Nice. So yeah, that calendar method sounds interesting, but I wrote down lots of ways to stay organized because I am a nerd about being organized. I like it. It makes me feel good. When my things look good, I feel like I'm not missing things. And every single person that likes a Facebook or an Instagram post, they get a message from me, a personal message. So I've got names everywhere. And so I got really good ideas about how to get them all in one place. So if I write all over the corners and the front and back of every single paper, if they're in one binder, I'm cool with that. The part that I'm really trying to focus on is the DTs, because that's where I'm not very good still. So in that part, let's see. Oh, I think that was where Casey Norton was talking, and she talked about like joining the Chamber of Commerce. And you can do, so if you're working this business full time, or if you're stay at home mom and you have some time during the day where you can go to chamber meetings, you can do that and start networking that way. But chamber meetings happen at all different times of the day throughout the week and the month. So there are times that you can go to these meetings and network with people. And she really stressed being a friend to those other people who are there. So if you're wanting to get business, then in kind, you need to get their cards and share those out with other people so that you're referring business to them as well. So that, and I've seen another person do that in another network marketing company. This woman that I'm friends with from my gym, she's doing phenomenally well. So it made me think of her and how she's doing that. So that's something that I started to look into today, and then got distracted with, I think the Casey or the Ashley Spence, whatever her name was. Spence, that's all I can remember. Amy Spence. Thank you. Same thing as Jillian. I like that posting isn't asking, asking is asking. And I don't know how many times it took me, not very many, to figure out if I want something, just be direct about it. So a lot of times, just saying, hey, I'm putting an order in tonight. Can I get your order in? Or I see you have 3 or 4 products on here. It might be better for you to go ahead and join as a distributor, and then you can make money since you're getting all these things. So just trying to put myself out there a little bit more, but it was nice to have that confirmed with so many ambassadors saying similar things. That was very reaffirming. And I don't remember who it was. I had a hard time writing down. I couldn't see, so I couldn't put the name with the face, and so then I just have 4 pages of notes. But one of the ambassadors said, oh no, it wasn't either. It was Cammie. Cammie got up at the end and wanted us to send out some messages right there. I don't know if anybody talked about that already. Okay, so
That's cool.
yeah, so everybody that was in there, she was like, if the person next to you doesn't have their phone out, wait, make them get their phone out. So we all got our phones out and texted 2 different messages. So one was, what would it take for you to join this business with me? Just like that. Not saying what the business was, but that way that, you know, they're either responding back to you, what business? What are we talking about? You know, and it starts a conversation. Or the second one, of course, I don't have my phone in here. I didn't end up writing it down. Oh, no, that was the second one. The first one was, if I could have anyone in this business with me, it would be you.
Okay.
So that one was to somebody who you've not talked to before. The second one was to somebody that you've talked with, but they've either not responded or been on the fence. So the first person, who I was super nervous, my sister-in-law, I know I've talked to Leslie about her. She's a realtor and has gotten all kinds of awards in Austin for her business. I want her to do this because she would be phenomenal. And she's married to my brother, who was in another network marketing company and had gone really far with it. And I think that I know he quit doing that because the compensation plan wasn't enough for him for the time that he was putting into it. So I know ours would be really good for them in both of those senses. So, but it makes me anxious to talk to my brother. He's my older brother. So that makes me, but I sent that message. I haven't heard anything from her. The second person I messaged was my sister, who's just younger than me. And she called me back and she was like, I'm just not interested in any messages I get like that, because we're both teachers. And tons of teachers are doing second jobs because we don't get paid enough. So she was like, I delete those messages. I don't like them. I have no interest. And then she started to tell me why. And she's like, maybe I'm just justifying because I'm not ready. So I kind of laughed and we talked. We ended up talking for an hour. So she finally said, yes, she's interested, but maybe later. So that's the furthest we've gotten in that conversation. And I told her why I want, I told you guys, my siblings and I talked about having a business together. So this would be the way to do that. So, just putting yourself out there a little bit. That was nice to have all those people in that room together to get that feeling, just like, you do it. I haven't been to a One Team, One Mission. I started out with conference first. It's that same kind of feeling of, all these like-minded people. And then number of ambassadors who talked about that, surrounding yourself with like-minded people. It just makes such a huge difference.
I feel like when you're surrounded with people like that, it really gives you that secure feeling of like, I can do this.
Yeah,
and it takes away all the fear. And, like you said, you went out of your comfort zone and messaged people that you wouldn't have normally messaged. So, I mean, look what this company has already done for you. It's stretching you as a person.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. So I don't know. I have lots of other notes. I feel like I'm taking a lot of time and getting away from, I should have gone in and really highlighted what I wanted to talk about tonight. And I didn't do that before, but it was nice to hear some things that we do, like that Leslie has talked. I know both of you, Monica and Leslie, have talked about using your voice memo to talk to people so they can hear that emotion when you're talking to them. And then I think Carly was talking about that 3-tiered system. I had thought to myself, okay, bring that one up, because that was really cool to move your LCs down through the months so that they get to the point where then they're a potential DT. So that one stuck out to me too. It was funny to hear how many people are not into Instagram. There was one ambassador that was
Thank God. I'm not
me. I love Instagram. So, but it was funny to hear the majority of the people that I've heard talk tried it and it doesn't work for them. So there's a few people out here doing Instagram. So that was nice to hear. And to hear the differences of like I have been private messaging people on Instagram, and then I try to go find them on Facebook. And that way I was thinking, well, maybe they can see me in both places, and somebody said that. So it's nice to hear those things from other people that, okay, I'm not very far yet, but I'm getting there. I'm doing the things that they did, you know, some of the things, clearly not everything, but anyway, good stuff to hear.
Mhm.
We'll do it later. Well, after grade all this for the holidays.
Hey, Mary Beth, I'm going to move to Jacqueline, but like look through your notes, and if there's anything else that you want to add, I'm going to
Okay.
add to you.
Okay,
That
cool.
work? Okay.
Yep.
All right. Hey, Jacqueline. Let's see. There you go.
Hi.
How are you?
Late apparently. I know that you're on Eastern time, and my brain, because it's Monday, was like, oh, Central 8 o'clock.
Oh,
So I'm sorry.
it's all good.
So I'll make it short because I think Mary Beth said a lot, and I'm sure Jillian got a lot. So that wasn't my first well, it wasn't a 1-team, 1 mission, but it wasn't my first non-conference event.
Mm-hmm.
But I know, like, every time I hear people's stories and their whys, it gives me, you know, renewed inspiration. And sometimes it gives me another why or another hope to work towards. But one of the things I really liked that one of the girls said, when people, you know, you send a friend request to somebody sort of random and they message you, hey, do I know you? They said, aren't you a new member on my team? And that gets them asking, you know, what team, what are you talking about? And you've already thrown the business opportunity at them. Or they'll say, you're always on my news feed and you're so pretty, remind me how I know you. And when they say, oh, we're in, you know, this group together, whatever, oh, I thought you were a member of my team.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of brings up that business opportunity without, you know, hey, do you want to earn some money, blah, blah, blah. And it sparks some curiosity. So I kind of liked that because I've certainly got the do I know you question before.
Mm-hmm.
And then another one, she said, you know, when you've got those people who are reading your messages and not answering, just call them out on it and say, you know, I see you, I know you see me, and I know you want to join this business with me. So kind of make it, I took it as making it kind of funny, but, you know,
Right.
acknowledging that you realize that they're reading your messages and they're still ignoring you.
I would be nervous doing that. I
mean,
my message.
Yeah, with some people it'd probably be okay that you know a little better, but I liked that one. And then I think another good advice that I got was to just take a day and go through your potentials pages. Like pick a day and go through, you know, the A's and make sure you're liking and commenting, because we're adding so many people every day that it's so hard to keep up with everything, especially those of us who are working, you know, a full-time job. Things gets lost in the news feed real easy. So if you just take the time to go and personally interact with them when you can,
Mhm.
and make yourself a checklist or a schedule to do that. That will help get you in their news feed too. Oh, and I don't know if anybody knows this or mentioned it, but I learned it on Saturday. Loyal customers can now give us permission to make changes through their eSuite.
Oh, really?
Yes, I don't really know how, but there's something they can check that gives us permission to edit it or whatever that we need to do, so that we don't have to just, log in and pretend we're them.
That's good to know. I'm gonna look into that.
Yes.
Because I have a lot of my customers do that. They'll just message me and say, make this change. And
So can I interject here? So I've had a couple LCs do that. Just beware, you're going to be fielding questions when they log in and they do that, because it gives them the option to give you permission because you're their enroller, and it gives them the option to allow permissions to whoever they're placed under. So this is where they're going to realize that they've been moved in your organization.
okay.
Oh, gotcha. That
And
makes
so
sense.
once they have like 4 different options that they can allow you to change their billing stuff, their auto ship, place orders, and then talk to customer support for them. And then once they click all those on in your eSuite, there's a report, and it says, I think it's called Edit Loyal Customers. And if you click on it, it'll allow you to see the loyal customers that have given you permission. But just beware, you're going to be fielding those questions of, well, who is this Michael guy? Like, I thought I enrolled through you.
Okay.
Well, I guess you can say, well, because we get double commission off your orders. Would you like to hear about that? Did you have more, Jacqueline?
Well, for us, it gave us a lot of time to sit together as a team and talk. I actually hadn't met Katrina yet, so I got to know her and got to chat with her. My boyfriend was kind enough to drive. I got him there, by the way, and he wore It Works stuff. I took pictures. It was very exciting.
I was going to say, did you take pictures?
I did. We have some pictures. And, it was really good for him. That was my main thing, was I wanted him to come to at least one so that he could see what I'm doing. And I think it helped him. He learned a lot about the product during the wrap party part, but now he understands what I'm working towards, and he's maybe not so irritated that I'm on the phone all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I still try to work on that balance, like I make a point not to have my phone out during dinner and stuff like that. But like when we're sitting watching a movie at night or watching Netflix, he's a little more lenient about, yes, I'm watching, yes, we're spending time together, yes, I'm trying to make some money. But yeah, just that ability to get to, spend time together and get to know each other better. And I'm a little more efficient in eSuite and answering some questions than Jillian is, just because, I've been in longer. So I was able to help Katrina out with some of that stuff. And I liked, it's like you said, being with people who are in the business with you, it makes it better. And it, you're not the only one with the same struggles of trying to sign DTs in a low income area. And, talked about how to use social media to help fuel that.
I like that. Get your spouse to events. Jeremy came. You okay? Makes me smile. Jeremy came with me to like the first couple, and then he was done. He's totally supportive, but like conference, he was like, I'd rather go golfing.
The one in Springfield next month, I'm trying to take Paulette to, and I told my boyfriend, I said, so it's your birthday weekend, and I understand if you want the whole weekend to yourself, but you could drop me off and go spend, several hours at Bass Pro, and nobody's going to whine, and then you can come pick me up. And so, yeah, he's not opposed.
Oh, that's good. Now, that reminds me, Richmond, we've got one not next weekend, the weekend after that, on the 8th. It's right before lunchtime. Did you have anything else to add, Jacqueline, or was that good?
No, that was it.
Okay. All right. I think we've got Katrina. You went, right? Let me unmute you. Hold on.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep. How are you doing?
I'm wonderful. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hi. Say that again.
I asked, how'd you like it?
I loved it. It was my first time being around all of the ladies.
Mm-hmm.
I took a lot of notes.
Can you share just a couple things with us?
One of the things I was interested in learning that I wrote that was one of my goals was to learn the lingo. So for one of the Blitz cards, one of the ladies talked about calling it a coupon. And that was good for me because I called it a coupon today and it actually sparked up more conversation than what I was saying before.
Mm-hmm.
Other thing was making things personal, giving it a personal touch. They talked a lot about that. And circling on the catalog, circling your favorite items. I didn't know to do that before, but I put a star next to that. When you're talking to people, I think her name was Kimmy. Kimmy is her name. Am I saying that correctly? Cool. She talked about asking, let's build your story so we can build your business. That was something that she said twice. And I was like, wow, okay, we can do that. That motivated me a lot. And so now when I'm talking to people, I'm more interested in their story and their why. I did hear a lot of people saying that, and I didn't make the connection until she made that little statement. Let me see. She talked about sealing the deal. Joining other events in your community. Because I live on Post, there are so many opportunities that I didn't even think of until she started listing them that she did for her daughter's school. So I wrote down some things that I could do. I could join spin, Zumba, a lot of events that we're having coming up with the Easter event with our FRG, our Family Readiness Group. So I will be joining those groups so that I can meet some ladies.
That's good. Get some raps on people.
Yeah. So those were my takeaways.
Okay. I like that. I love that. Learn the lingo. Because some of us just kind of we forget about stuff like that. You know, we'll call it Blitz cards and we should really call them coupons. And I like that. All right. So this is for any of the ladies that went. Did they give any tips on month end on ways to like end the month? Do you guys remember?
I don't remember that.
Nothing specific?
No.
Okay. Does anybody have any questions in the group?
Are y'all going to try and go to some boot camps? I know Mary Beth is going to try and go boot camp. Anybody else? Uh-oh.
I'm hoping they put out some more.
They just put up too many boot camps. It was in the email. It came out last night.
Mm-hmm.
The weekly wrap up.
There's one in Charlotte, Monica. Is that close to you?
Yeah, that's like about 3 hours.
Yeah, there's a mini one. I saw that one there because one of my good friends lives there. So like,
Do you happen to remember when it is?
April. I don't. I can look at my email though.
Okay, I'll look. Yeah, that's really close. I actually have a distributor down there.
Yeah,
That's
Katrina,
fire her business back up.
So Katrina, a boot camp is the corporate team is going around, traveling around the country, and it's kind of like a one team, one mission, only it's strictly for distributors. It's a boot camp training. So they're going to do compensation plan. They're going to do the steps of success. They're going to have loyal customers. It should be pretty good. Everybody raved about the Dallas one. So I'll be flying down to Phoenix. Anybody wants to go? I'm going to fly down there in about 3 weeks.
I want to so bad, but I can't.
I want to, but
I can't
that's our
swing.
last year competition. Okay, thank you guys for that. That's awesome. I took lots of notes, so that was good things to hear. So we've got our contest, but before that, I want to take a picture. but I want to do something fun. Do you guys have something with It Works next to you, like a Blitz card or a coupon or a mug? Oh, you got the mug, Leslie. I love that mug. Carly's got her blender bottle. Tisha's got her hats.
I ordered the mug, and luckily I ordered 2 because one came in broken, and I was really upset.
Aw.
That's why I just call customer service, because mine did too. So call them. They're going to send you a replacement.
Yeah, I think I did a support ticket.
The handle on my other one is all cracked all the way through. So they're sending me a new
I got
one.
the new catalogs. I'll do that.
Yeah, do that. I saw Joe. Kelsey, where are you?
Yeah, Kelsey, put your picture up.
I want to wait until everybody has something.
Hey, we got to hurry up because the Show Me the Money call's on, and I still got to do the drawing.
My hands are all messy. I can't do anything.
All right, a couple of people take pictures because my phone doesn't take very good pictures. I'm going to take one, but Nathan's got a hat. Are we ready? All right. We good? All right.
Everybody can smile, and I can snap like a screenshot. I just won't be able to hold anything. You guys want to try it again?
Yeah, with our stuff.
Yeah. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. There, I took like 3.
All right, perfect. I just want to do something different.
Okay, so we got to do the drawings.
Yes, let's do it.
Okay, so how many? This is for March Madness. So how many am I drawing? Am I drawing 3 again? I think that's what we did
Yeah,
last
because we had a lot of entries this week.
Yeah. Rich. Okay, so Breeding,
Gonna have
quick.
both.
Come here real quick. Hurry up. And then, so I'm gonna draw 3 names, and then will Jimmy draw one at a time, and then you're gonna draw what they won.
Yeah.
Okay, draw 1 name. So you guys know that I'm not picking. Sammy.
Sammy.
Is she still? Is she on?
She may have gotten out. She's a teacher, so she has to wake up at like 4 in the morning.
Okay, hang on.
She'll be excited. Let's see. She's gonna get a lanyard.
Kim is our second winner. Yeah. We'll draw 1 more.
You're getting catalogs, Kim.
And Debbie is our third winner.
Debbie. Of course, they're all my girls. Ah. Oh my God, she's getting I can't do this. I gotta select again because it's a car magnet.
Why? Why can't you
She
do
already
it?
got one.
Oh, all right, do it again.
She won that a couple weeks ago.
You're going to outfit her whole car.
Is she still on? Where is she? Oh, there she is in the corner. A shirt. Awesome. Okay, so now we're gonna do.
I'm putting all. Yeah.
We're doing the ADBV one.
Yep. So anybody that ran an ADBB auto ship this month, anytime from the 1st to the 25th, and they put their screenshot up in that post, I wrote down your names, and spouses counted. So if you had your spouse's account run, you have 2 entries in here. And there was a lot of you. And we're going to draw 1, and then the winner is getting a car decal, like the thing that goes across your back window. And if you don't know what it looks like, I'll show you mine. But I'll tell you, so you guys, we did this event while I'm pulling these names. I did this event, and my car has magnets on both sides, and it has a car decal on the back. My license plate is personalized, but you don't have to do all that. But just my magnets and my decal has branded me in this town. And I had people coming up to me at this event saying, you know, they're like, are you the only one in town that does this? I said, no, there's other people. Oh, well, I always see this red truck that has like stuff all over it. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's mine. They're like, yeah, we see you all the time. Like, we just didn't know what it was. So if you can brand yourself that way, it's a good thing. So Braden, I need you to come over here and draw 1 name, bud.
1 more?
Yeah, 1 more, please. Okay, so everybody's names are in. This is the winner of the decal. And if you already have a car decal, let us know. Okay, and the winner is Christy.
Woo!
Who's Christy?
I think she already has one because I think she bought it right before conference. I don't know though. Confirm with her because I remember
Okay.
she, like we got the little It Works car sticker and the welcome pack, and she was like, "I just bought a decal." But
Well, maybe she has a spouse's car she could throw it on because I've got one of Michael's truck too.
yeah, maybe.
Well,
Okay.
if not, we could do like a shirt or something from the store.
So
Yeah.
can we? Where do you find the personalized car stuff now? Because it's not through.
Yeah, if you go into your eSuite
Mhm.
and go to the left side, and you'll see the customized stuff. It'll take
Oh.
you to a separate warehouse, a separate website.
Oh,
So-
great.
Yeah, I had to find it out the hard way because I called them and I was like, the car decals aren't there anymore. And she gave me, there's actually a totally separate site. It's called customprint.itworks.com.
Oh, okay.
And that's
Good.
where all of your customized stuff is at. Your car decals, your magnets, your customized Blitz cards.
I ordered Debbie and Kirsten's car magnets last week. So
Oh, okay. Awesome.
cool. All right, guys. So the Show Me the Money calls in like 5 more minutes. Go on a minute. But all right. So listen, next Sunday, mark your calendars because we're going to have somebody, an ambassador, on with us.
You guys aren't going to want to miss it. Trust us.
And if you have any questions, make sure that you write that down so that we're going to send those to her ahead of time. Cool. All right, guys. Have a good one.
Bye.